Really good softball game. I mean, I'm really happy with the way that we played. I know we only scored 2 runs, but those 2 arms are good, and I knew it was going to be a test, and we found a way to really hit some balls hard. Little bit unlucky, both teams actually, because Kelly gave up a long fly ball that probably would have been out if the wind wasn't blowing in, and obviously Petty's ball would have been way out with no wind. So maybe that was a trade-off there. But I thought we hit a lot of balls hard. I thought we took some good at-bats. We fought through some good drop balls, some good change-ups. So very pleased with that. Elish, obviously, that was a monster hit. It's one that'll go down in the record books or the history books of just clutch, and that's what she's been here all year long. Obviously, Kelly, 15 Ks, no walks. I think the first game she had 11 Ks. I think I don't think it's a secret. I mean, she's really good, and really proud of her. Just had complete command. The off speed was really going down hard. They had a really hard time making adjustments. A lot of swings and misses at this time in a year. You don't see that a lot, and they just had a hard time seeing it and feeling it, and was really cool to see her be able to pitch like that. Anytime you can throw a 7-inning complete game with 15 Ks, only have 91 pitches, that means you're pumping a lot of strikes, and had complete command of the game. So very, very, very pleased with that. Congratulations to North Texas. Rodney's done an amazing job. He's a really good friend. Hate playing friends. I've had to play my buddy Tim a bunch, and it's kind of it's no fun when one of us has got to go home. So proud of him, what they built there. Jason, I know well. They've done a really nice job at North Texas, and I know North Texas is going to have to fight to keep them. Looking forward to what's coming next.
Hold questions. Let me get the players in now. Coach, let's start all over here.
Thank you. I'm glad you're not going to make me go all over again.
Questions.
I got one for Coach and Miranda. It's sort of the same question, but Miranda, having part of your game taken away because of the injury, what's it meant to be able to still be able to hit? And then Coach, what has it been like to see her stay focused, even though she's been going through what she's going through? Stay focused at the plate.
It's been a roller coaster, you know what I mean, and just keeping her positive about the outlook. You know, she wants to pitch so bad to help this team, and it's just been a struggle. But I'm really proud of her, because it's hard when something gets taken away, and it just kind of happens. I mean, it's tough, and so I'm just thankful. I'm proud of her. I'm proud of the way she's grown here. She continues to grow. She's set a really good example for our hitters, for some young hitters like Carwile and a few of these other Bree, just kind of Petty. She's just doing a really good job. So leading in a really cool way. And I know it's been hard, but I just kept telling her, you're a major part of this team, and we need you to be in that lineup and to be somebody that we can count on, and she's done that.
It's just been awesome to be able to still hit, even with the injury. It was really tough, because like over the last month, it's been like, maybe I'll be able to, and I think we've kind of determined that it's not gonna happen, but maybe it still will, who knows. But no, I'm just trying to do whatever I can. I mean, Kelly and Morgan have been pitching their butts off, so I'm just happy I can contribute, and even if it's just putting the ball in play hard, that's all I'm trying to do, just to make their job a little bit easier.
Miranda, what did you see on that home run today?
She threw me a changeup. I was just kind of seeing it the whole time with her pitching, and I just stayed back on it. I was just trying to hit it hard. I wasn't trying to hit a home run or anything, just trying to get on base so we can get some base runners and drag each other in.
Can you kind of take me through the at-bat? There's 2 outs. You started down in the count, worked back up to a full count before finally hitting over. What was that at-bat like in general?
I was just trying to get my swings in and see good pitches. Like I said, I was just trying to put the ball in play hard and just compete one pitch at a time. Even though I went down right away, that doesn't mean my at-bat's over. And I think we've done a really good job, like as a team, doing like some mental preparation for situations like that. So I was just trying to stay in the moment and compete one pitch at a time.
Miranda, right after you got the count full, the crowd kind of slowly started clapping. Do you hear that at all when you're in the box, or are you so dialed in you don't even notice?
Oh, I heard it. Try not to let it get me too high or anything. But yeah, no, I was just trying to stay focused and, like I said, just hit the ball hard and, hope that something comes from it.
Kelly, for you, having faced North Texas before earlier in this season, what did you remember about your lineup, or their lineup, and what did you think kind of helped you be able to do what you did today?
Yeah, I think the first time I faced them, I struggled. They had my rise ball pretty good when we first faced them. They knew what they were looking for, stuff like that. So being able to throw my changeup today so effectively, I was able to offset them as hitters.
Kelly, tell me if I'm wrong, but the changeup was one that you really added here recently, right?
In the fall.
In
Yep.
the offseason. How much has that helped you over the course of the season, and how much did you rely on it today?
I think it's taken me to a whole nother level. In the past, last year and stuff, I only had like 2 pitches and really only 1. So being able to have that and just to be able to change speeds against tough hitters makes my job a lot easier.
Was pregame, were you guys waiting on them to move off the line? Is that what was happening? Is that a normal thing?
Well, we have a deal where we don't move until the other team moves, and so they know that, so they're trying to do the same thing. I knew that we would win because they had to go pitch, so I was laughing. I was pumped. I'm like, it fires me up because it was kind of cool. It was respectful, and I think that's what's cool. And they, I think they're just trying to kind of get at us, and I think that's kind of cool for us too. Like in a way, like we do things that people are watching, and it's respectful. It's one of our things that we've done from day one here, and it was. I didn't know it was going to last for 6 minutes, but it did.
Can you remember? Sorry, go ahead.
Is that something you instilled, or a player thought of, or just happened naturally? How'd that come about?
Yeah, it happened early on in my time here. We just talked about not losing at anything. I don't care if you're playing checkers, don't lose. Like you're playing everything, doing everything that you do is competing. So it's just kind of a fun way to compete as well. I mean, it's not like we're saying, hey, we're doing this. We say, but hey, just if you want to compete at every little thing, compete at every little thing.
Can you remember another team doing that before? Was North Texas kind of the first one to wait?
Yeah, they did it at. Did they do it?
They did it at their place.
Yeah.
We played rock, paper, scissors, and we won. So
Yeah.
they had to get off.
I forgot that, but you're right. So we finally just said, okay, what are we gonna do?
They're the only team though that we
Yeah.
faced this year that does it. So
That's kind of cool.
Can you talk about grinding out kind of a low scoring win after the previous games were very offensive for you?
Yeah, it's what you've got to do this time of year. I figured this game was going to be low scoring. I didn't think it'd be 0-0 going into the 6th, but I figured it'd be a 3-2 something type game. They've really improved with their bats. They haven't always been the most offensive team, but now he's got a lot of these kids that have grown up and really learned how to fight. With Kelly going, it's usually a low scoring game on our end, and then with their kids, they've been pitching very well, and the way they shut down opponents here, I knew that was going to be a tough deal. And so what I'm thrilled about is our kids. We've really been talking to them about plans and sticking to a plan, and then maybe having to adjust a plan and do that stuff, and we're really buying in. We're really doing some good things. It's been hard, it's been frustrating, it's been all of that to kind of try to make some changes in the middle of a year, but I'm just proud of these kids. I just tried to tell them, or tried to get them to understand, if we don't make some changes, we're going to end up the same way that we've been. We're really good. We can out-athlete a lot of teams. But when we get down to those final 16, final 8, if you don't have a plan, we're in trouble. And so these are the type of games that I felt like we were in control of this game, to be honest, the whole time. I didn't think we were we had lost anything. I felt like we were in total control. It was just a matter of time until we punched one through. You know, we had a little unfortunate deal with Pennington getting thrown out at home on that pass. I mean, the ball bounced perfect to the catcher, and that was a little bit unlucky there. That could have things just could have gone there. So just kind of the way it is. But you know, when you have Kelly going and you have these type of hitters, we're going to win a lot of games.